Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about unhealthy health foods. You heard me right. Unhealthy healthy foods or health foods. So as a former morbidly obese woman, as a former weight loss failure, as somebody who so long wanted to be skinny and just wasn't, I used to fall for all the marketing, when you walk into the grocery store with, I swear, like today everything says healthy, healthy, healthy. And there's actually foods that are marketed as being healthy, which are not. And I used to fall for so many of them. I would go to the grocery store and I would buy all these foods that would say healthy. And I was still morbidly obese. I was still 288 pounds. I was still busting out of a size 22, shoving myself into Spanx. But I was buying those healthy foods with the healthy fats. And so I want to just talk to you today about 3 foods that are marketed to us as healthy that are not healthy. And look, I'm not telling you not to eat them. All 3 of the things we're going to talk about, I happen to like. And I also happen to buy and eat sometimes. However, I just know now that they're really not that healthy. Like I can still eat them and I can enjoy them, but they're just not healthy. They're not going to help me lose weight. Let's put it that way. So if your goal is to lose weight, it's all about eating things that are going to help align with your goal. So let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing I want to talk about, and I used to always hear people say, if you want to lose weight, eat fruits and vegetables. If you want to lose weight, then eat fruits and vegetables. So I would go to the store. Hold on, I gotta grab it. I would go to the store and I would get fruit. These are dried banana chips. I would get more fruit, dried mango. And I was like, oh man, this dried fruit is so much better than I don't like bananas, but I like banana chips. Like mango, it's okay, but man, have you ever tried dried mango? It's delicious. And I know that sounds really silly, but prior to losing 161 pounds in 13 months, prior to transforming my body from a size 22 to a size 2, I really was nutritionally retarded. And if someone would have said to you, Carmen, why are you overweight? I would have said, because I don't eat the best foods, but I was clueless. Clueless to how bad I really did eat. I was clueless to not only how bad I ate, but how good I didn't eat. And so when someone would talk about eating fruits, I did not know that there was a huge difference between this and this. I knew there was a difference, but I didn't know how big of a difference there was. And so I did not realize that one of the main ingredients inside of dried fruit, besides the fruit, is sugar. That's why dried pineapple tastes better and sweeter and sugarier than regular pineapple, because they add sugar and they dry it out. And they've realized that if they market it as healthy, then we're going to consume it. Look, more than 7 out of 10 people in the world are overweight and don't want to be, which means they're dieting. They're trying to lose weight. They're trying to go to the store and buy something healthier that still tastes good. And so when those of us that are already like to eat sugar, and I haven't met many overweight people that don't, I love sugar, still love sugar, do eat it, just not every day. I loved, I could go in and buy fruit and be like, oh, I'm just snacking on some dried fruit. And, unfortunately, I was one of those moms that would say, I'm overweight, but my kids won't be. And this was the kind of snack that I could have seen myself having for my kids, because hello, if we as adults prefer the sugared up mango versus regular mango, what are kids going to prefer? Kids like sugar too. So if you give a kid a choice between dried sugary mango or here's an orange, here you go, which one are they going to pick? 9 times out of 10, they're going to pick the dried sugary mango versus the the regular orange. And so here's what I will say. Again, I bought this. My family, we're going to eat it. I happen to love dried mango, but I just know that this is not a healthy snack. It's just not a healthy snack. It is much better to eat the mango. It is much better to eat the orange than it's much better to eat the banana than it is to eat the banana chip. You're actually going to get all the vitamins, all the nutrients. You're going to get the fiber. You're going to get all that, but without the sugar. A whole banana, if you were to equal out all the chips that equal a banana, it is like quadruple times, I don't even know how many, the amount of calories. And, you know, a banana is, so you're going to eat, if you eat the same amount, one's going to fill you. It's going to, without being all the calories, if that makes any sense. And sugar has the same effect on the brain as cocaine, the same addictive properties. I know, isn't that crazy? That was like a psychological study or something they did. And so when you eat this and you're thinking it's healthy, like I can remember eating half the bag of this because it was healthy. It was banana. Like it was banana. So I'd eat half the bag and then wonder why I didn't lose weight. So dried fruit, marketed to us as healthy, not healthy. Eat the regular fruit. Again, I'm not saying you can't eat this on occasion, but if your goal is to lose weight, drop the dried fruit. Start buying the regular fruit. This is so much better for you than the dried stuff. Number 2, these ones, trail mix. And trail mix has exploded. Have you noticed this? Like we have a Sprouts grocery store. It's one of my favorite grocery stores. That's where we do 90% of our grocery shopping is at Sprouts. And they have a bulk section. And in their bulk section, they probably have, you know, 10 or 20 different trail mixes there. And like, even at Walmart yesterday, I was at Walmart yesterday with my daughters, and I just happened to walk by the trail mix section, and I just stopped and looked, and there was like the omega-3, the healthy. This one right here is a breakfast blend trail mix, a blend of yogurt flavored covered dried cranberries, granola, walnuts, honey roasted almonds. Well, like for 3 tablespoons, which is a quarter of a cup is not big. It's 130 calories. The yogurt flavored covered dried cranberries, coated sugar. Sugar is like the second ingredient in this bag. Sugar. And again, I'm not knocking sugar. I happen to love it. I had a very intimate relationship with it for a very long time. It's how I wound up overweight. However, this is sold to us. Again, there's nothing wrong with this if they said indulgent, sugary trail mix. But that is not how this is marketed to us. This is marketed as a healthy snack. This is marketed to us as you're fit and active, have some trail mix, keep your energy up. Well, sure, it's going to give you a spike of energy. That's what sugar does. But as far as being healthy, this is nothing, I mean, this is not a healthy snack. And again, not knocking it. If you eat it knowing it's not healthy, that is fine. But it's being marketed to us that this is a healthy food, it's a healthy snack when it's not. The third one I want to talk about, and this one has gotten so big that most grocery stores have a section of these now, and they have full-on stores and drive-thrus where you can go get these. Any of your frozen smoothies, your frozen, your you know, the drinks you get in the frozen section, like we have a Kroger right by our house. And I was passing by that section the other day in the produce section, and it's a big, huge, the naked juices and this juice and that juice and the kombuchas and the, you know, the juicy section, the juice section, the healthy juice section that is sold to us as being healthy. And I can remember this, gosh, if you rewind, I don't know, 7 years ago, I was morbidly obese, and this is when I first learned this. I was pregnant with my son. It was my very first pregnancy, and I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. And when you get diagnosed with gestational diabetes, it means you don't have diabetes when you're not pregnant, but when you're pregnant, something in your body doesn't work right. Weight is the biggest contributing factor. I was almost 300 pounds when I was pregnant with my first son. And so I had to go to this class where they teach you about nutrition. And then you have to track, you have to prick your finger, and you have to track your nutrition. And on the way to the class that day, I had, what did I have? I had toast, like whole wheat toast, and a glass of orange juice. So whole wheat toast, a little bit of butter, and a glass of orange juice. And I was thinking to myself, okay, look at me. Like I'm going to this gestational diabetes class. I'm gonna have some whole wheat. I'm gonna have some orange juice. Like I was so proud of myself thinking I was being so responsible. And I get to the class and I had to prick my finger so they can like take our blood sugar. And mine was so high. And they were like, what did you eat today? Like on any normal morning going to a doctor's appointment, I would have went through McDonald's, got a hash brown, whatever, and a hash brown, some kind of biscuit, and a soda. But that morning, I thought I was doing really good with my whole wheat toast and my orange juice. She's like, what did you have this morning? I was like, and when she's asking me this, I'm like proud. I'm like, oh, some whole wheat toast and some orange juice. And she was like, oh my gosh, Carmen, your blood sugar is so high. And I was like, what do you mean it's high? She was like, you had carbs and sugar, juice, which is like, you're taking out all the fiber and you're drinking like tons of fruit concentrate with sugar. And I was like, oh, that's not a good thing. And she was like, no. And throughout that class, that's when I first got my education about juice, and that especially people that are diabetic and can't have a lot of, sugar should stay away from juice because of the sugar so high in juice. And then throughout losing weight, right? When I started counting calories, tracking my foods, because to lose weight, you've got to know what you're putting in. You got to be in a calorie deficit to move the scale. And I can remember like in the past when I would try to lose weight, I can remember going through tropical fruit smoothie and I'd be like, yep, give me the tropical strawberry, banana, kiwi smoothie, please. And I would drive out in my car feeling so good that I was drinking this smoothie. Never the mind that this one smoothie had 700, 800, 900, 1,000 calories in some of them. In one little freaking smoothie. One smoothie. Do you know how much fruit you could eat for 1,000 calories? Like, I don't even know if I could physically eat all that fruit in one sitting. But yet here we are sucking down these smoothies. We're going in the store, we're buying these juices, these kombuchas, these whatevers that are marketed to us as healthy. That are marketed to us as you want to lose weight, you want to be healthy, eat this, drink this, do this. And some of them are natural, but even your natural fruit juices, the amount of sugar that is in there and calories is a lot. You are so much better off. Look, when you're trying to lose weight, it is always better to eat the raw food versus getting the byproduct of the raw food. Does that make sense? So you're much better off to eat the fruit versus the dried fruit or the fruit juice. It's so much healthier. Anything that's processed, anything that goes through a processing thingamajigger is going to, not be as healthy as the raw source. And if you just enjoy a fruit smoothie once in a while and you're like, Carmen, I'm just going to drink a fruit smoothie because I like it, then that is amazing. The whole point of this video is for you to drink it because you like it, not because you think it's going to help you lose weight. For you to eat dried mango because you just want to, not because you think it's healthy. For you to go pig out on trail mix because it's yummy, not because you're like, this is a healthy snack when I'm hiking. No, it's not. And that's what I used to do. I used to fall for all these tricks, all these things that were marketing, all these times where I would think, oh my goodness, I'm making a healthy decision. And the scale would never move. I'm buying these healthy foods. When you peel back the label and you peel back what's inside and you peel back the calories, this thing that I chose to eat or drink thinking it was healthy really was not healthy. And it was unhealthy the whole time. And so anyway, let me know in the comments if you would like to see more of the videos like this, where we're kind of going into the grocery store. We're showing you some of the things that are marketed to us as being healthy, that really aren't healthy, because for me, I mean, there are so many of them that I used to buy that I don't buy anymore because they're just, you know, they're not what I bought them because I thought they were healthy, and then they weren't. And if you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure you do that. Ring the bell. You will get notified every single time we upload. We upload free weight loss tips every single week. We go live here on the channel every Tuesday night. And so thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you on the next one, and have a good week.